welcome! I am back on Forza 6. It's been a while since I have played Forza, and if you follow my YouTube channel and my American Truck Simulator videos or whatever, I have talked about why I haven't been playing Forza. Now today, as you can see, I have a Jaguar. Uh, we are going to be doing the time attack series again. I've changed up a little bit. I'm going to do an A-class time attack for this one, and we're going to be doing it at Watkins Glen. And we will have 6 laps around Watkins Glen to set a time. So, since this is A-class, this Jaguar does not come at the top of A-class. If you're wondering, it's the XKR-S GT, the 2015 one. It comes midway through A-Class, so I'm just going to bump it up to the top of A-Class to make sure that everything's all fair with all the vehicles and everything. I don't know what we can actually get for conversions. I'm not going to put a drivetrain in it. I'm going to keep all the drivetrains standard. I just want to have a wander. You can get a V12 in it. Gives it a little bit more power. It's actually the same weight as the standard engine, which is kind of curious. Usually they add weight, or some of them might take weight out, but it bums up the PI. I don't really need much more power. It already has 542 horsepower, which is plenty of horsepower. I just wanted to see what I can get. What I want on this car, because I know Jags generally aren't the most composed things ever. They can have some issues with oversteer, so I just want to get some handling bits and pieces on here. Try and give it a bit more grip. This is going to be an interesting balance. I want to get the biggest rear tires I can, which are 335s, which is massive on the rear. You won't get much more bigger than that. No. Ooh, I can get 285s on the front, and that will put us at the top of S-Class, yes. A-Class. There is one more thing. You can't put a diff in, okay. I'm going to throw the roll cage in, because that will generally decrease PI. It adds a little bit of weight, but that's fine. Just want to have a peek. I can't get any weight reduction. It'd be nice to get it down under 4,000 pounds. We're not going to be able to, though. I should be able to sneak the roll bars on without too many issues. What else? Drive line. Oh, we can get a full drive line on now. I suspect to get that one extra PI, I don't think any of these are going to do it. Okay, so the clutch does it. How much weight is this? It's 2 pounds. Do want to have a peek at the flywheel just to see. Okay, so 2 pounds. I'm gonna go with the clutch because they both take off the same amount of weight, and this gives us a very, very slight decrease in shift time. So this will give us the most benefit, I think. So 542 horsepower, 4,100 pounds at the top of S-Class, or A-Class. I keep saying S-Class because I'm so used to doing the S-Class time attacks. So that is the Jag. So I will join you back at the track. Alright, we are back with the Jag at the Watkins Glen Short Alternate circuit. 6 laps, how we can go around the circuit. Now I'm just doing this in riles. I'm looking at my target time. I don't know how somebody managed to do this in 14 minutes, but whatever. That amazes me. That's what a game of arrival. Now I like this layout of the circuit because it's pretty fast and flowing. Do get some nice corners up here after this straight. It's not really a hairpin, it's a long corner, fairly high-speed corner, but it can be a pain to get around if you don't basically, anybody that's wondering that doesn't already know why I haven't been making any Forza videos, they sort of started my channel off, really. Basically, the reason is I got my Xbox One, and then I didn't have access to it for a little while, a couple months, because I was off at university. I just didn't have the room for my computer, Xbox, and everything all on my desk. So basically, I just ran a little bit right through that first corner. Basically, I just didn't have room for it, so that's why I didn't have it with me, and that eventually caused me to not be able to make videos on Forza. But now I should, from now on, hopefully, as long as nothing else happens or anything, I should have the ability to make Forza videos regularly. They'll be mixed in with the American truck videos and car mechanics and all that other stuff that's been on my channel since it started, really. Got that long winding corner. One thing I noticed with the Jag, it's not bad. It's pretty composed to the corners. Haven't had any problem with it snapping into oversteer or anything. Like, I can boot it out of these corners and it seems to be fine. The one thing I have noticed, even though it has 540 odd horsepower, it seems to pull up into fourth, up to about 130 or 40, and then it seems to start to struggle a little bit once you get into fifth gear. Gear issues, I don't know what it is, but something just seems a little bit off. Like when we get onto this main street after these this S turn over here, it seems to start to pull and then almost runs out of steam. I don't know if that's just because it has so much weight that's trying to pull, or what the actual issue is there. Like right about here, we are still picking up speed, but it doesn't seem to pick up speed as vigorously as it usually does. Like after you boot it up. I mean, don't get me wrong, 100, excuse me, 160 miles an hour is nothing to laugh at. Slightly better, but then again, we also have to take into account, recently I have been playing with just some more of the career mode in Forza. I've been playing with like the supercars and hypercars, so going from those that are in like R class down to an A class car kind of feels right in saying that there's a bit of deception going on with the amount of speed that I'm actually taking. I'm quite surprised. Usually I stay away from driving Jag in career mode or whatever, because I've always had a history with other games, and even past Forzas, having Jags that are just from standard usually are, I don't want to say terrible, but they're not amazing, put it that way. You can drive them and drive them relatively quickly, but generally, like through here, I would expect the back end to let go. Like I got on the throttle pretty quickly there, just testing the rear end a little bit. The rear end just planted right on the ground, so yeah, that kind of surprises me with the Jag. Jag, you would almost swear that it's four-wheel drive getting out of these corners sometimes, because there's not even the smallest hint of wheel spin. Like, then again, we are taking 60 miles an hour, even through that tight first corner. We're in third gear, doing 60 miles an hour, so I feel like if there were a lot more low-speed corners, that would call for first or maybe even second gear. Then we might see the Jag struggling, but where most of the corners are third gear, I think that helps the Jag quite a bit, in that it doesn't get so much wheel spin. That corner has so many different lines you can take through it to try and get around it, and I don't know, it's hard to pick which one is best. But it's definitely the toughest corner, I would say, on this track, this layout of the track anyways. Right, coming up for our last lap. Best lap so far has been a 1:17.9. Spin coming out of that corner, but it's just going to be basically corner. Flattening around it. I don't know if I should be flat through there, just have a little bit of lift. I didn't want the understeer to carry me out wide. Made up almost a second so far. Let's hope that we can keep that up. Maybe get into the 1:16. Best time we can have the Jag. It is really a balancing act around that corner with the throttle. You gotta get on the throttle, then you gotta get off, then get on it, get off. It's just the way that the corner goes. Like I say, it's an odd corner. Back there, we did make up 9/10 of a second. Keep that up. Last corner. See what we get for a benchmark time. And it is quick. Didn't get into the 1:16s, but we did get a 1:17.0, which is a pretty dang good time for the Jag. So yeah, that is the benchmark time set by the Jaguar. Celebratory doesn't really like doing it slowly. And that's good enough. So yeah, that has been the benchmark time set by the Jaguar. And that is it for this video. If you liked the video, make sure to like and share it and subscribe and all that stuff. And until next time,